real quick. All right, cool. So, like I was saying, guys, we have so many great things happening here at iGenius. I just want to say first and foremost, before we get into anything else, so many great things that are happening here with iGenius. So many things that are taking off, guys. We have people smashing ranks every single day. We got people that are making so much money trading. So I'm going to get right into it. And the first thing that I'm going to show you guys, for all the beginners that are on here, I'm just kind of going to breeze through this real quick. Can everyone see my screen? Can you guys drop a comment if you can see my? First of all, let's get fired up. If you're ready to make some money in the markets today, if you're ready to learn something new today, I need you to drop some 111s in the chat because it's kind of feeling kind of quiet right now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So, make sure y'all can see my screen. Share. Let's go. All right, cool. So guys, I just want to breeze through this. This is going to take me just a quick 5 minutes, for all the new people that are on this call. I'll just, we're going to get into Forex in the next 5-6 minutes. But how I like to do things, I'm not your traditional trader. I'm not going to tell you that I am an expert trader. I'm not going to even lie to you and tell you that I know everything about the business and I'm just like, oh, so good at trading. So I don't want anyone to come on here with any expectations because I just want to address this first. This is all for educational purposes, guys. I'm going to teach you about the markets. I'm going to teach you the basics of the markets. I'm going to teach you different strategies, what a stochastic oscillator actually is. What does an RSI stand for? What's a moving average? I'm going to get into the things that you need to know so that you're understanding what's taking place. You understand the terminology and the vocabulary. But the first thing that I want to do, I just want to reiterate everyone, right? Because the first thing I always say, like, this is all of this, guys, is 90% mindset, right? So the first thing I want to show you guys, I'm going to breeze right through this. Boom, 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 boom. Well, first of all, welcome to Reigning Legacy. I'm also the CEO of a brand called Reigning Legacy. That's our team, Dreams to Reality. Reigning Legacy. We are the US team. We are the first, team to really establish in the United States. Like, I love iGenius, and we're a big international company, but we're really setting the tone here, in the United States. So, guys, this is how you maximize your income, guys. I'm going to get right into it. This is really quick. You're going to maximize. Okay. So to maximize your income, right, you got to understand what's expected, like why you're on this call. Because before I get into any trading and things like that, I want everyone to be on the same page. You also have to have the right mindset. I want everyone right now to have a positive mindset. I want you to look forward to new information and understanding what I'm actually saying and start taking notes, guys, because these are going to be the most important fundamentals if you want to catch a bag trading. So before we catch a bag, if we not all in the same frequency, because I know that sometimes a lot of people, they might even jump off this call right now because they're like, oh, we were supposed to be trading already. What's going on? No, I want everyone to be on the same frequency and understand what's expected, not just in binary options and learning all of these cool ways to make money, but actually learning business, having the right mindset, understanding what's expected of you in iGenius, right? So you got to have the right mindset. You got to have the right routine. You got to have the right resources. So you got to always be prepared. Be a student of the profession that you're in. I'm going to breeze right through this. So you guys, if you want to screenshot these slides, that's cool, right? Be a student of the profession that you're in. Have a positive attitude. Have your tools, services ready for you to use for the task given. So everyone, that's what's required of you is you're going to have your pocket options ready. I always suggest that people get a second phone or a laptop. I know that, you could do it right from your phone if you can't. And I know times are hard. Not everyone has resources to a laptop or a second phone. But if you do, you're very lucky, highly favored, and blessed. And I want you to utilize that. But I also want you to have notebooks, right? But have the right mindset, guys. I want you guys to master your mind and guide it intelligently. Who are you really listening to at the end of the day? You need to channel and control your thoughts. I want to let you know that trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Okay? Trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. So if you signed up into this business because you thought that you were going to get rich, or you thought that you were going to cash out tonight, on this session, I want you to understand what the game's really about. You got to have the right mindset, because if you don't have the right mindset, I see people blow accounts all day. I promise you there's 38 people on this call. If you have not yet blown an account, you will blow an account. I don't care who you are. I'm being real with y'all. If you're on this call because you think that you're just going to be in profits and everything's going to be fine and dandy, that's not the way that it goes. Guys, this is a skill set. It's a privilege and an honor for us to understand and learn these skill sets. So the first thing that we want to do as traders is we want to master our mind, and we want to guide it intelligently, right? It's always, who do you listen to? Learning how to channel and control your thoughts. Are you reading 10 pages a day before you want to catch a bag on binary options? Are you reading 10 pages a day? Are you really meditating? Are you really ready for this? Are you ready to undergo what it truly takes, which is discipline? Entrepreneurship itself takes discipline, y'all. Like I said, I'm going to breathe right through it. Right? You guys had to have a routine. I cannot stress this enough. Before we get into the trading, before we get into the economics, everyone on here has to have a routine. Why? Because there's 3 sessions. There's the London session. There's the Tokyo. There's the London session. There's the Tokyo session. The London session, the Tokyo session. Then we got the New York session, right? We got the Sydney session. So there's many sessions. So if you guys don't have a routine, guys, you're going to miss out on the trade alerts. How many of us, be real, how many of us have watched trade alerts go through our phones and we did not copy and paste those trade alerts, and those trade alerts were in profit? Be honest right now. Before we get into the stuff, if you've been here for a while and you've missed signals and you've witnessed these signals go in profit, I want you to drop a 111 right now. I want you to start being real with yourself. And if people aren't dropping 111s in the chat, they're not being real with themselves. Because you don't got to prove it to me, because I miss signals all the time. I miss signals all the time, but I make sure that I make time, right? I make sure that I make time and I have the routine so that I can be here at 1 o'clock in the morning and I can set my routine. So I'm not going to waste any more of you guys' time. I'm going to get right into it so everybody get excited. Trying to just go through one more. Okay, right here. So the only thing that you guys have to do, right? The only thing that's required of you, these are the last 2 things I'm going to go over, is you got to follow the formula, right? Leverage the systems that we have here. Guys, I do not stress this enough. If you guys do not have me on Instagram, I will share my Instagram as well. Make sure that you're continuing to build your network and build alliances and relationships, no matter what team, no matter what culture. I don't care what team you're on, what downline. None of that matters to me. A mentor is a mentor. You know how many people that I've assisted in ranking up and they had nothing to do with my paycheck, right? So use your mentor's guidance and listen to the instructions from those who have the success. So I'm someone that has some success. I have some success. I'm not nearly where I want to be. I'm an ambassador leader. I'm making full-time income from home. I am also the CEO of my own company. Thanks to trading and network marketing, I was able to leverage and build my own company and have a community outreach on top of what I'm doing. So make sure that you guys open up your brokers, right? And that you're copying and pasting the trade ideas that's given. It's just a no-brainer, right? It's a no-brainer. That's all I got for you. Now we're going to get right into the sauce. Let me stop my screen real quick so I can get to where the bag is. Let's go. Y'all should be excited. So, hey, listen, hold up. First of all, if that was some useful information, right? The first 10 minutes of the call, I did not take any longer than 10 minutes with that. If that was some valuable information, I need you to drop some 777s in the chat if you're ready to make some money and you got some valuable information so far since you've been on this call. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so now I'm going to share my screen again. We're going to get right into the money. Let's go. Share screen. Boom. Okay. All right, guys. So as you can see right here, can everyone see my screen? I want everybody to put your hands up and say, thank God we traded. Yo, listen, the world is under a crisis right now. Like, that's why my vibration is so high. I'm excited to trade with you guys. My vibration is high. I'm only thinking positivity. I am so happy and grateful that I'm generating multiple sources of incomes at every single moment of my life. These are the declarations that we make, and that's how we have a good trading day, guys. So I'm actually going to clear all my indicators because I think I'm going to show you guys a few different things that you can actually do. And I kind of want to explain, some of these, I want to explain some of these charts. I want to explain, how the markets really move, guys, because the markets, the whole chart makeup, guys, I really want you to know is price, volume, right? Overlays, indicators, and patterns. Understand what those mean. So what's the price? The price is right here, right? If you look to the right of your screen, you're going to see strike price and you're going to see a decimal number here, right? I don't know if you got, can everyone see my screen? I want everyone to make sure everyone can see my screen real quick before I start getting into it. Drop a 777 if you can see my screen nice and clear. All right, cool. So we're going to talk about the things that really move the market, right? So I want you guys to write this down first of all. If this is your first time, if you're new, I want you to understand what a chart makeup is. A chart is made up of price, volume, overlays, indicators, and patterns. Again, I'm going to say that again. A chart is made up of price, volume, overlays, indicators, and patterns. And I'm going to show you why people use indicators. I'm going to show you how to make a proper execution in the market with the right analysis. Because a lot of times, guys, it doesn't start with the chart. So the first thing that we're actually going to do is we're going to go to Bloomberg, because this is one of my favorites. I personally use Bloomberg, or I'll use Forex Factory. I'll use these different news channels because I want to know what's taking place around the world. I want everyone to understand this. The markets are moved by what? Can somebody answer? If somebody gets this right in the chat, as a matter of fact, we're going to do some trivia with this. We're going to do some trivia with this, right? So first of all, who controls the markets? Who controls the Forex markets right now? I want you to drop it in the chat. The first person to drop it in the chat might get some Bitcoin and they catch up. Go. Let's go. Who controls the markets? Banks. Okay, come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, traders. Come on, let's go. Sellers and buyers. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. The news. Volume, institutions, US. Okay, so we got a lot of great answers. I like all those answers. So the market is actually controlled and manipulated, yes, by the banks and major institutions, right? On the level of reading the chart and what's actually taking place. It's the banks that really move these markets on the charts. But what really controls the markets, guys, the secret to this is what's going on around the world, guys. What's going on around the world? So what we're actually going to do is we're going to go right into currencies, and we're actually going to you know what? We're going to go to economics. I like that, right? We're going to go to economics. So understand, this is just for an example, right? This is all example purposes. I'm not saying that I'm an expert, but I'm going to teach you guys the things that I do and how I understand the market and how I'm able to execute my trades. And we're going to get into some trades, and I'm going to show you guys a few strategies, like I said. But say for an example, okay, UK set to scrap 107 billion lifeline for the poorest families. How do you think that would affect the euro or the GBP? Would that affect this news right here? Just take a guess. This is not a right or wrong answer. Understanding, right? UK, the United Kingdom, that's in Europe. So it's either the euro, what currencies are going to be affected? The euro and the Great British Pound, right? So UK is set to scrap 107 billion lifeline for the poorest families. how do you guys think this is going to affect the market or the currency of the euro or the GBP? Do you guys think that it's going to do you think that it's going to raise the currency? Or do you guys think that this is going to be something that's going to affect? Drop it right now in the chats, because these are things that you need to know. This is called a market analysis. Let's go. Probably drop, affect. Okay, that's cool. So now what we're going to do to test your analysis, we are now going to go to what we call the currency strength meter, right? And what the currency strength meter is, and I'm sure you've seen it if you guys have been on these tradings before. Excuse me, I need some water. All right. The currency strength meter, I'm going to just refresh mine to make sure we're all on the same page. And as we look, so everyone, right, we just looked at just an instance. I'm just giving you guys instances because I want to show you guys some of these. I want to show you guys the charts and things like that. So I don't want to get too much into it, but I want you guys to get the idea. What controls the trading markets is literally politics, the world government. And based off of those rumors and moves, the banks and the institutions then make their move. And guess where I want to be? I want to be trading the way that the institutions are trading. So if the institutions are putting in a buy, right, and it's a bullish uptrend, which we'll get into in a second, I want to be able to take part in that, and I'm going to profit based off of the world events and then the market analysis. So guys, look at all the currencies that we have here. So we have the euro, right? The euro is, I would say, below average. When you see the light green right here, that is about average, right? So that is neither strong nor weak based on the strength meter. So the whole idea of this, for example, let's just say the USD, right? The United States dollar versus the Australian dollar, as we can indicate on this meter that the Australian dollar is clearly at it's worth more than the United States dollar, right? It's worth more. We can see that the value right now, if you put these pairs together, that AUD and USD AUD, that AUD is clearly what this is called. This is called a bullish uptrend, right? Because these are trends, these are patterns. So if we go to our charts right now, let's just use this as an example. So now let's get into it. Let's get active. Let's get our pocket options out. I'm going to show you guys an indicator that I use. So, right, we got AUD USD. And guys, like I said, I'm not an expert. So I'm just showing you what I know and what works for me, right? So let's get into this, right? So we actually have what's called like, some people like to use their own special names for their strategies, but this is what I call the 2050 moving average, right? A lot of people teach it in a different way. You're going to see a lot of people say, yo, this is my strategy. This is my strategy. All that sounds cool. It's a marketing tactic. But when we all get into the realistics of it, you know, all of these indicators are here to show you basically the moving average, the patterns, and the trends of what's happening in the market. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the first thing that I was going to do is we're going to do the moving average, right? And when we do the moving average, we're going to do two. So now when I go into my moving average, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 20, right? So I'm going to go and I'm going to edit, right? And we're going to change these into EMAs. So you guys might not know, but this is an exponential moving average. So this is the exponential moving average. That's what that means. So now what I'm going to also do is I'm going to go here and I'm going to go and I'm going to put, this is called the 2050. Right? And what is the moving average? I want to let you guys know what the moving average is. Hold on. We got some people trying to come into the call. Forgive me. Right? So this is called the 2050. Now let me take this, let me scroll out so we can see what's actually happening on the charts. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? just so that we have a projection whether things are being overbought or oversold, we're just going to throw a little stochastic in here. You know what I'm saying? The oscillator, baby. I'm going to let you guys know what the real point of the stochastic oscillator really is. It's really to indicate when a pair is being overbought or oversold. So when a pair is being overbought or oversold based on the moving average, that's when you're going to see, right? So what's happening is it's hitting a support and a resistance. It's hitting a support and a resistance, right? So your support line is always under. Your support line is on the bottom. Your resistance, it's almost like a trampoline, guys. It's almost like not even like a I couldn't even say like a trampoline. Like it's almost like if you had a jetpack. One moment you up, but what goes up has to come down. That's the best way for me to put this. So when we look at the stochastic, right, and we're looking at this pair, right, we did that. We did an analysis. Actually, let's go back, right? So let's re-update our currency strength meter for everyone who's on here, right? So right now we have the pair AUD USD, just so that I was corrected, because I know I was probably saying USD AUD. It doesn't really matter. Currency pair is a pair, but I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys the correct source, right? So this is AUD USD, right? So we have USD right now that's not doing so great. And if you understand, you know why I didn't even have to go into my my market analysis like I usually would go into, because I understand what's going on in my nation. I understand that, you know, people are not working, the nation is not thriving. There's a lot of people that are losing jobs, losing unemployment, and based on world events, there's a lot of things that are happening out in the world, right? So I know the United States dollar, especially probably at this time, is not doing so well. But Australia, on the other hand, as you can see on our indicator, is strengthened. And that also goes back into our chart, guys. So when we go back into our chart, the reason why it's being overbought, right? The reason why it's being overbought is exactly because of our strength meter. You're seeing that the Australian dollar is what it's worth more right now than the United States dollar. So now let's get active. Let's get into the trade. Let's watch what it does first. So we have our moving average. I'm going to show you what that does. Let me actually change the colors on these so that way we know the difference of what's going on. Styles. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. All right, cool. Then, you know what? I'm going to mess y'all up. Ready? Now I'm going to throw in, just to show y'all something. All right, this is sauce. This is sauce. You're going to use all of this. So you're going to use, this is what I want y'all to use. Right? I want you to use your moving average. I want you to use your moving averages. I want you to use your stochastic. And then I want you to use your Keltner. So your Keltner. Sorry about that. Your Keltner channel. Now, you might say, well, why does he have so many different indicators up? Well, the reason why I like these 3 specific indicators all together in one, okay, that's the EMA, is because they're all telling me a different story, but the same thing is basically happening. So I know from my stochastic that AUD USD is clearly being overbought based on the indicator. But when I look into my Keltner, it's almost like a rubber band effect. So what goes above the Keltner is projected to what? It's projected to snap back, right? So what's happening is it's consolidating in this area. Does everybody understand my language? If you're getting value right now and you understand what I'm saying right now, I need you to drop some 111s right now if you're understanding what's actually taking place. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. So again, my stochastic is telling me, my stochastic is here. You're never going to have, I want everyone to understand this too. When you pick the stochastic indicator, you're never going to have the stochastic just, it's not an indicator on your physical chart. It's going to be under, okay? And then we want to have our moving averages in our EMAs set right at 2050. And I'm going to tell you why right now, or why I picked those. So I told you about the stochastic. I also told you about the Keltner channel, right? And as you can see, if you look at what's going on, it's consolidating. What's happening? It's dropping back into that band. So some of us, right? I'm going to be honest with you. Some of us would have jumped on that and chased the market. Do not do that. If you just seen that move and what I just explained to you and you jumped in that trade, that was foolish, because we don't jump, because there's always another trade. But understand what I told you about the Keltner channel, right? It hit the resistance. If you see it, it hit that top band right there, and then it snapped back. And then it's also showing you the moving average, so that we also see, like right now, okay, so with our 50, right? I want you guys to look at the 2050 real quick and why I chose these. And I'm going to back out a little bit so you guys can understand. You see that the market is in, I wish I had trading. I would just jump. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys also how to chart. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of things. This isn't like your standard traditional, oh, we're just going to jump on and make money. I'm going to show you guys really how to function around, you know, these websites and different things. So let's just go to TradingView real quick, because TradingView is actually very good because it's an institutional. It's like a lot of take my laptop off of this. A lot of major retail traders, or you know, day traders, institutional traders, they like TradingView. I enjoy TradingView as well. I'm not gonna sign. I think I'm already signed in. If I'm not, I'm just going to show you guys what it would look like if you wanted to mark up your own chart, right? And we're going to stay on this pair, guys. I always want you guys to pick a pair. Like, don't go rushing around trying to figure out every pair. So again, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go into our chart. Okay, let's go. Let's get it. We're going to go to that AUD, USD. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I'm about to mark you up. About to mark you up, bruh. And I'm going to show you guys what's happening here. Okay. It's obvious what's happening here. Yo, we got, whoa. There's a lot happening on the 3-minute chart. That's just the 3-minute chart. Imagine what's happening today. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. Boom, I'm gonna take y'all here and I'm gonna let y'all know really what's happening. Right, I'm gonna let you know what's happening. Okay, we'll do this. We'll just mark it. Yeah. Boom. That's not even a straight line. Anyways, it's not even a straight line. I don't care, because this is just an example for practice, right? So, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another line right here. I'm going to put another line right here. Boom. Just right through there. Right there. That's a good spot. Bada. Boom. All right, right? So you guys are like, why does he have 2 lines? Okay, so this is what we call support and resistance. But I want you guys to understand this. Now I'm going to take it again, but this time I'm going to take the same thing and I'm going to do this. Boom. Does everybody see that? Does everybody see the structure, the uptrend? Guys, that's what's called a bull market. But what goes up must come down. So what we have here, this is what we call, ready? Boom. This is called, stop it right there through that candle. That's called a retracement. That's called a retracement. And I'm showing you guys the structure of the market. And if you understand what's happening, if you want to go below my crooked ass freaking support line. It's kind of special ed, I ain't gonna lie. But you guys get what I'm saying, right? So when you see what's actually taking place, okay, we get it, no ads, right? It already did the same thing here. So we look here, it did the same thing. Boom. Let me just stop it at the support. So I mean, I'm not an expert, y'all, and I might not be the greatest person to mark up a chart, but I'm talking some trading language. So now we about to get into damn trade. This is what we're gonna do. All right. So based off the projection, woo! I get fired up, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. We gotta put the music on, man. Hold up. We about to do it. Let's go. We about to do it, y'all. Before, this is my ritual personally. Before I even trade, I throw on some techno. I don't know why. I just do it because it sounds cool. It feels good. And then when I say buy, we're still looking for a buy. So when I say buy, everyone click the green button. Y'all ready? Yo, drop a 111 if you're ready right now. Let's go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Who's ready to make some money? Let's go. Let's go. Oh, yo, we were on the 3-minute chart, by the way. But even before we get into this, you know what? Y'all ready? All right. We're going to wait for the next candle. It's consolidating. I don't want to jump. Let's go. All right. Ready? All right, we're doing 3 minutes. 3 minutes. We're going to do 3 minutes. Hold on, let me wait for that. Let me wait. No, not at the wick. Never at the wick. Wait. Never at the wick. We're going to see what happens from here. Based on the next candle, I'm going to let y'all know. Let's go. And that's the thing, y'all. You got to be patient with the market. I'm going to be honest with you. You got to be patient with the market. Let's see what else we got while we're waiting. We got AUD, JPY. That's a good one. We'll check that one out in a sec. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me get back to that one. AUD, USD. All right. I'm just waiting because you never sell at the wick. You never buy or sell at the wick. Most people right now are probably selling off. You know what? That's what we're going to do. Everyone's going to go for a 3-minute sell. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Sell. I want everybody to sell. This is all educational purposes. Let's see if we in profit. I don't know. Let's go. We in profits. Let's go. Move. Just be patient, y'all. You got to let the market play out. Who's in this trade? Oh, it's turning around. Let's go. Team Rainy Legacy, dreams to reality. We out here. Make sure y'all tell your friends. We make money in minutes over here. And we got automation, crypto automation. Make sure that you guys go and cop an elite package. Because we in profits. We in profits. Who wants to trade like me? That's how I trade, baby. Let's go. One more minute. Let's go. Let me get some energy on the chat right now. Let me get some fire emojis. Put your favorite number, your favorite emoji right now. If you're excited to make some money tonight, we are 16, 17, 18 pips in profit, y'all. I need y'all to get excited because we are going in. That's called a rating legacy way. By the way, if you want to know my strategy, that's the rating legacy money maker. Money maker. It's called a money maker. Shake what your mama gave you. Shake what your, hey. All right, let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all. Who's ready to cash out in 20 seconds, y'all? Who's ready to cash out in 20 seconds? Man, where y'all at? I didn't understand the trading view. Can you please repeat that? Let's go. Where y'all at? Oh, give me my money. Let's go. Woo! Hey, who won that trade right there? Who won that trade? Drop a 777 if you won that trade.